Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer stories. We start with Arda Guler, as the 18-year-old wonder kid have made a request to Barcelona ahead of imminent transfer. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Vitor Roque, as it has been reported that Raphinha hypes up the 45 million euro Barca transfer target, saying that I think he can go a long way. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Only a while ago, reports emerged claiming that Barcelona's plans to sign Arda Guler from Fenerbahce were being disrupted by a late offensive from Real Madrid. However, Sport is reporting that despite Los Blancos' efforts to lure the Turkish international to the Santiago Bernabeu, Barcelona continue to remain in the lead to secure his services. Deco's trip to Turkey last week helped sway the balance in favor of Barcelona. The teenage sensation and his entourage were convinced by the project on offer at Barcelona. At the same time, Fenerbahce were also very happy with the deal as the Catalans were ready to pay 23 million euros to them for Guler's signing, despite the youngster having a 17.5 million euro release clause. The 18-year-old is understood to have agreed terms with the club as well and would be signing a 5-year contract, the report adds. Given Barca's situation with regards to financial fair play, the idea from the beginning has been to let Guler continue on loan at Fenerbahce for one more year before incorporating him into the squad. However, as per the report from Sport, the teenage attacking midfielder has made a special request to Barcelona to loan him out to a different club other than Fenerbahce once the Catalan signs him. The Turkish giants were looking forward to enjoying the services and the talents of their teenage gem for one more year, but Guler, who understands that he has to leave on loan for a year before getting a crack at Barcelona, believed that his development would be best served if he played at a club outside of Turkey and learned to adapt a different style of play. Such a move, Guler believed, would put him on the right track to preparing himself to playing for Barca a year later. The Blaugrana's La Liga rivals Real Betis have shown interest in signing Guler on loan once he signs for the former. It could be an option for Barcelona to consider if the 18-year-old insists on playing outside Turkey next season. Of course, there have been a lot of twists as to this Arda Güler situation. Of course, yesterday there were reports saying that Real Madrid are the one leading the race to sign the player, and of course they are confident that they will be the one to sign the player. But now this Catalan outlet Sport is coming with its own news saying that despite that, Barca are still in the race strongly. They don't want to give up, and of course, contradicting such reports yesterday, Sport is saying that Barcelona and the player are still in terms as to signing a contract. And of course, Fenerbahce themselves are also okay with the fact that Barca have convinced the player to sign him. And they are saying that Guler is now open to the idea of loaning him out to another club apart from Barca or apart from Fenerbahce, before he can eventually join Barca if everything works smoothly. That is, if Barca wins the race for him. Arda Guler has been a magnificent player, of course, just entering the first team dynamics in his career this season for Fenerbahce. He immediately picked the eyes, the attention, in fact, the interest from many top clubs in Europe that have been strong, scrambling for the player's signature. It hasn't been an easy ride for the player because, the amount of pressure that he has as to his choice to choose which club he really wants to play for. Of course, AC Milan did drop out from the race. Immediately, the player himself admitted that his destination will be in Spain. He doesn't want to play in any other country next, but he wants to continue his career in Spain once he leaves Fenerbahce. And therefore, Barca and Real have been in strong contention to sign the player. Of course, reports came out yesterday that Real Madrid have finally secured the signing of Arda Guler. Of course, it was already clear that Real have beaten Barca finally to that. But the publication of Sport in Catalan had other ideas as they have brought out another shock twist as to that news saying that the player is still not inconclusive as to where he wants to end up. He has not concluded everything with Real. That is, the contract details and everything is not yet a year we go with Real Madrid. Therefore, he is still giving some hopes to Barca with this tough request saying that Barca should not loan him at the very Fenerbahce, but rather they should loan him at another club, so that he can gain valuable experience. And I think if that is to happen, therefore, Barca will want to, I think, loan him but to a La Liga club so that he can gain experience playing in La Liga or rather than playing in another league on loan. And therefore, they are saying that Betis, if that happens that Barca did sign him, Betis are interested in signing him on a loan deal before he can eventually join Barcelona in 2024. So let's see how it goes as nothing yet is done. Even Real Madrid is also confident, but nothing is done for now. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, since the club's inception, Barcelona have been home to some of Brazil's finest footballers. Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Neymar are just some of the innumerable stars from the football worshipping nation to have graced the garnet and blue colors. Raphinha is the latest on a long list of Brazilian forwards in Catalonia. However, with Barcelona targeting Vitor Roque as their next big signing, there could be more Samba in the squad next season. Earlier today, Raphinha spoke to Sport about Barcelona's latest transfer target and had nothing but praise for the Atletico Paranaense star's quality. On the field, Raphinha said, with Vitor Roque, we are talking about a high-quality footballer who is showing in Brazil why Barcelona is interested in him and also the Brazilian team. In 13 Brazilian Serie A appearances for his club this season, Vitor Roque has scored 7 goals and provided 2 assists. Raphinha spoke highly of his potential and called the sky the limit for it. He said, there is nothing fairer than talking about a great footballer like him with great projection, a player who has a lot to give. I think he can go a long way in the world of football. Finally, Barca star Raphinha highlighted how Roque's arrival would impact not only the team but also his play on an individual level come next season. Roque will help Barca a lot and also me, who plays on the wing. Why Barca have an agreement in principle of a 45 million euro move to the club. His registration at the moment appears complicated unless the Catalans make a major player sale. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.